Hi everyone, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I really truly appreciate it. If you're new, my name is Byron, I'm a vegan, and I'm currently aiming to lose around about 5 stone, and for the past 17 weeks now I've been doing that following the Slimming World plan. In today's video, I'm going to be updating you on my weighing results, telling you what went in the basket this week and what I'll be putting in next week. I'm going to be talking to you about my top non-scale victory, my NSV of this week. I'm going to be sharing with you my favourite foods of this week. Spoiler, if you can see them, there's quite a lot behind me. I'll be going through those and the relevant sin values. I'm going to be doing my community shout out, my little thank you that I've been doing each week. And I'm going to finish by talking to you about my current state of mind, where my mindset is at the moment, and what my goals are for the coming week. Following on from what I said I was going to do last week or the week before about trying to vary my what's in the basket, I did put in this morning one of those tins, and yes, it's a tin, and I know that I said I don't want to default just to putting tins in. However, it was that new product, or new to me product, which was the Morrison's The Best tinned cherry tomatoes. I bought 2 tins especially, knowing that I was going to try one first, and my goodness, are they absolutely yummy. I had them on Sunday morning after Chapel Roan and Hosier. As you can imagine, I was quite hungover, and I cooked a full vegan breakfast, which was just perfect with those tomatoes on the side. I was very tempted actually to cling on to the second tin, but no, fair is fair. I said that they'd go in the basket, and indeed they did. My product for next week is one that I got my hands on recently, and I've been thoroughly enjoying. This is a 210 gram bag, odd size, 210 gram bag of the Holland and Barrett goji berries. You are allowed 40 grams of these for a healthy extra B choice. I've been having them very frequently in my yogurts with my blueberries and fruit. Really, really tasty, and I hope that whoever gets these in next week's group really enjoys them. Stepped on the scales, wasn't sure what to expect this week because I treated all of Leeds Fest as a Flexi-Day. I know that I definitely had a lot of wine, which is very highly sinned. Normally when I'm out and I'm drinking, I can still make better choices like vodka or gin, clear spirits, Aperol even. But with the queues for the bar, I was thinking ahead, and I thought, do you know what? Every time I go to the bar, I'll just get a bottle of wine. And there were multiple. But we're not going to dwell on that. I had a fantastic time. Sadly, my footage from the day just is not usable. The sound is all garbled. I'm trying. If I can upload it, I will do. But a lot of it is just me talking to camera, and you can't hear a word that I'm saying. So I wasn't sure how weighing would go today. I am pleased to say that I lost ½ a pound. I am really happy with that. Gonna take it. So many of the other weight losers, that doesn't sound great, does it? But not just YouTubers, so many people within this community, through their comments or through their videos, keep reminding me to focus on the bigger picture, and it's something I'm really trying to do. So I'm very happy with that ½ pound loss. And when I look over the last 4 weeks, that is a total loss for me of £5. I added it up. I am happy with that. It's certainly all going in the right direction, whether it's slower some weeks or months than others. That puts my total weight loss so far at £41 over 17 weeks. and means that I am, of course, £1 away from getting my 3-stone award. That hurt my head. I should have written that down. Maths. So yeah, really happy with that. Great experience, caught up with people, and looking forward to hopefully equaling or bettering that result next Friday morning. Everything crossed. Third thing I'm going to talk about is my non-scale victory of the week. Now, if you watched my last weigh-in video, you'll know that I was just heading out to go and watch Chapel Roan and Hosier at Leeds Fest. The fact that I managed to wear a size 18 t-shirt was probably my biggest non-scale victory, but I've already told you about that one. I want to give you a new one because I'm trying to find gratitude in what I guess would normally be the mundane. I'm looking for magic everywhere and I am finding it. I really am. This morning, I did something with ease that I normally hate doing. Absolutely hate doing it. And that's hoovering the stairs that come up to my flat. Absolutely one of the worst jobs. I hate housework full stop, but that one is just the worst. And I never knew really why I hated it. But today I realised, because today I did it for the very first time, all in one go. I started at the top, went all the way down to the bottom, and then came back up the stairs with a quick handheld sweepy sweep. Hoover. And it's the first time that I've done that in as long as I can remember. And I think the reason why I hate it, because hoovering is quite manual, especially when you're not as mobile as you'd like to be, when movement chafes and sweats and hurts. I used to have to take breaks to do it, and sometimes to do that entire job broken up over several little bits might take me an hour and a half, 2 hours even, and I'd be sweaty and miserable and the heat from the hoover and the dust, and it would just not be nice. I managed to do it all in 20 minutes today, and that's a huge win that I'm just thrilled about. Let me know your non-scale victories. Let me know how your weight loss to date is affecting you in your day-to-day life. Please let me share those successes with you, because I am thrilled that I've been able to do that today. I'm actually secretly, I wouldn't say looking forward to doing it again, but I kind of am. I know that it's going to be easy next time I do it. It's going to be part of my ongoing routine and building that consistency. Okay, food share for this week. I've been eating some really nice food. First thing that I want to show you are these walnut pieces. I've really been enjoying having these as well as my Healthy Extra B as part of my breakfast most mornings. Walnut pieces are 20 grams equals 1 Healthy Extra B. I've been having sometimes 10 grams sprinkled on top of my yogurt and fruit. Then the other 10 grams I've been having in my salad. Not my sexy salads, not the salads that I've been sexing up. I've been having pear and walnut in my salad, and that has been so tasty. As a lunch, or sometimes in the evening I've had it with a sweet potato. Not just the walnut pieces, the salad with the sweet potato, baked sweet potato. It's been really tasty. This is my last bag, but I think I'm going to get another 2 bags the next time I order one, so that I've got 1 spare to put in the Slimmer of the Week basket. The next things I'm showing you, you know that I am a huge fan of ramen. In fact, I've filmed my own dead easy, dead tasty ramen recipe. It's such a short recipe that I'm combining it with 2 other soup recipes that I've done. So you're going to get 3 soup recipes in one video, and that'll go up at some point next week. But when I CBA making it from scratch, these have been, oh, miraculous. They are, I'll show you one here. They're almost like pot noodles, but taste-wise and quality-wise, They're so far removed from a pot noodle. They're by the brand Itsu, which I use a lot of Itsu stuff, ITSU. And there are different flavours. They are Itsu noodle pots. This one is the chili miso, which is 2 sins per pot. This one is the Itsu satay ramen, and that one is 2.5 sins per pot. This is the katsu curry, and this one is just 1 sin per pot. And this one is the chicken ramen. It's vegan chicken, chick-n, chicken ramen. They're all vegan, obviously. And this one is 2.5 sins per pot. Clearly, I didn't put those in any numerical order because why would I? That would require far too much organisation. But they are so tasty. Great hangover food, have to say, because as you probably noticed, I've had quite a few drinks this week. So these have been great just to have as a quick and easy lunch. Just add hot water, leave them for 5 minutes. Absolutely yummy. And I've been topping them up with tinned sweet corn, sliced spring onions, some chopped red pepper, anything I've got in the fridge. I've just thrown it in, added hot water for up to the fill line, which is about halfway, leave it for 5 minutes and absolutely devour them. They're on offer at Morrison's at the moment. They're £1 per pot, so that's why I've got so many. I've got 4 here and I've got another 3 in the cupboard. I'm going to keep a few in the cupboard, and again the others are going to go to work with me, so that on the days where I've forgotten or I've not had time to plan and prep, it means that I have things there and ready to save me going and buying a sandwich. So yeah, fully recommend these if you can get hold of them. FYI, as you can see, I'm just drinking water today. I am trying now for the next week to really limit my alcohol consumption coming up. So we'll see if that has a better week for me on the scales. Ooh. The last thing I've got, I haven't tried it yet. I got it on Amazon. I never usually use sweeteners. You know that well, if you've followed any of my videos, you'll know that I try to be more whole foods based where possible. And look, everything I'm showing you today is really, really processed. But, you know, sometimes there's a means to an end to using processed foods. This is 100% natural erythritol. I think I'm making it sound like a UTI, and I'm not meaning to. It might be pronounced completely differently. It is natural icing sugar alternative, and it's by a brand called NKD Living, which again I'm guessing is Naked Living, NKD, and this is going to be used in my 3-course meal recipe video that's upcoming. Quick note, that's now no longer not happening today. I completely forgot I've got a psychiatrist appointment at 9 in the morning, so drinking tonight, having a late one, just not, I need to be on the ball for that tomorrow, clearly, so we've moved that to next week. But it's still upcoming, and this is going to go in one of my recipes. It is, controversy alert, this is free on the Slimming World plan, in unlimited quantities. I'm not going to sit here with a spoon and just do a mukbang eating the entire thing. I'm still going to measure it out in the same quantities that icing sugar would be used in the cheesecake that I'm making. But yes, if anyone does want to get hold of this, it's a free food on the plan. I'm at the point in the video where I like to say thank you to people. My subscriber count has gone up loads over the last few days. My subscriber count has gone up loads over the last few days. So thank you and welcome to all of those new Words. Promise you, I am drinking water. It's just water. Put my veneers back in. Come on. Final attempt. I'll leave these in. Full on blooper reel. I would like to thank all of my new subscribers to my channel over the last few days. I assume that many of you were directed from my last two videos, which were my 5 things I love, 5 things I hate about Slimming World. But I love the fact that many of you have already come out of hiding and introduced yourselves and left me a comment. And you know that I love it when people comment. So thank you. And if you are new and you haven't yet introduced yourself, please, please, please do so below. I love replying to everybody as soon as I get the chance. The second follow on from that thank you is to the other YouTubers within the weight loss community who have picked up or made reference to those last 2 videos that I did. I really enjoyed filming them, and yes, the hate one obviously was a bit tongue-in-cheek, and I hope people realised that. But I love that other people have followed suit or highlighted or mentioned me in their videos. I know that Jane's already done 2 fantastic videos sharing her perspective on the things she likes and dislikes of Slimming World. Go and check those out. Luke John has already uploaded his hate video and has said that there is a love video coming, which I'm really looking forward to. And I have heard little whispers that other YouTubers are filming their own as well. So thank you to everybody who's got involved in that. It's just been wonderful to hear and learn from your experiences. We're all different. We all have different opinions. We're not going to fall out over this. See me in the car park if you want to take that outside. Joking. I love the fact that we've all got different opinions and that we're not always going to agree on the same bits of the plan. And already having just watched 2 or 3 different videos, it's kind of changing my own outlook a little bit as well, because every day is a learning day. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Brings me onto my mindset this week. Well, the mindset that I've had has been a bit of a wobbly one because of the amount of alcohol that I've had to drink, because of the amount of serotonin that I used up going to Leeds Festival and the cortisol that came with that, because I have a lot of anxiety issues. So there was a lot of adrenaline pumping through my body over the Saturday and the Sunday that really I felt in recovery mode on Monday and Tuesday, possibly into Wednesday. And then I did have a drink for my tipsy rant, and then just purely in the interest of fairness, the following day also had a drink when I filmed my tipsy love letter to Slimming World. So yeah, I've probably had more alcohol this week than I might do normally, and I think that's probably affected my mindset a little. As you've seen from my haul, I've relied a lot this week on what I already had in the freezer. Fortunately, I had a couple of meals, you know, that I could pull out of hiding, and lots of processed food. But it's all been within sins, with the exception of that Flexi-Day. It's all been on plan. But next week, I want to be different. So I'm back on the batch cooking. That's my main goal for the week ahead, to make sure that I've got plenty of food that I know that I love, that I've made myself, ready for me to eat every single day over the next 7 days. And my next goal, if you watched Shell's last video, you may already be aware of this, but I'm going to start doing Couch to 5k. Now, full disclaimer, have attempted this twice before, both times at a heavier weight than I am at now, and both times had a knee injury, torn meniscus on my knee. Both times referred to physio, both times my knee got better, but told that if I want to run again, if I want to attempt running again, I absolutely can do, but to perhaps look at doing it A, when I've lost a bit more weight, which look at me now, I have done, and B, maybe not do the 3 full runs a week, but pace it out a little bit longer and look at doing 2 runs a week, but following the same program. So I'm gonna play it by ear or play it by knee, as it would be, because I've always wanted to do it. I've always wanted to get to the end. I've always wanted to be a runner. I've always wanted to change my name to Byron, I don't know, Bolt Radcliffe. Who else is a runner? I can't think off the top of my head. I just think it seems like such a liberating and freeing thing to do, and a great way to relieve mental health wobbles. I have so kindly been lent a treadmill pad, a running a running walking, I guess a jogging treadmill. It doesn't go up to a huge high speed, but I can't believe it. I'm so excited to be using it. And I'm going to have a trial of that this week. Anyway, I'm waffling on. I'll share all that in a new video. Once my amazing benefactor on this has kind of gone through it with me and how to use it and whatnot, I'll do a full video, or maybe a series even, following my Couch to 5k run. It's meant to be done over 11 weeks, I think. And I, with a bit of dodgy knee allowance, will probably be looking at doing that over 14 to 16 weeks, which takes us up, I believe, to New Year. But again, brain not always working, so correct me if I'm wrong. That's my plan for next week. Let me know what your goals are for next week. Above all, I hope that you have a brilliant and empowered week where you make the best choices that you can, because that's what I'm going to try to do over the next 7 days. All right, I'm going to go and cook this keema now. I'm really, really excited for it, and I will catch up with you all very, very soon. Take care.